At least now my starting cough is not there.
Yes, exactly. Well, let's begin again. Welcome, mortals. It is I, the Grim Roller, here once again to play Curse of Strahd with my good friends Coffee, Bard, and Tips. We just had a bit of an introduction, and we're just going to fly into the beginning of this new round. Yes. Any other questions? Anything else people have before we get into what's about to happen? Ooh.
I don't really understand what you want us to ask. I feel like you're thinking that we'd have something that like we should know.
Oh, it's just more of like anything you want to sort out before we begin. Because what's happening here is you guys have finished raising the treasury, and then
We think you're finished. So roll new
Finished.
characters.
Yes.
Yes. You're dead.
because you spent an extra hour in like inside the castle, inside an area you shouldn't have been, rather than just getting the book and running out.
Hey, there was lights. There was lights in here. So
There were not lights in there. You put the lights
Oh.
in there. Yes, that's fine. Loot envy, or the loot rush. I know it too well, which is why I already planned for this ahead of time in the story of things. But here we go.
this
So
is entrapment.
it
It's
is
illegal in
entrapment.
many jurisdictions.
But it's fun. So Valenta's here, like, oh, hello, Nanari, Peregrine, Loon, Floki. Why, what sticky fingers you have! You've taken things that don't belong to you. I was suspicious at first. That something was going on when I found this sorry sack of an accountant sleeping in the hallway outside his chambers. And with her hand, she brings it to the side, and rushing in, the accountant that you met a couple of sessions ago. One had been forced to do endless accounting till his fingers began to bleed, is pulled into a grip. And even though she only stands at 5'1", his neck is pulled straight to her hand, and he's on his knees, like, please, please. And so he's into her hands, and she goes, when this piece of shit should still be working on the books as Masters ordered him to, I find him relieved. Leaf, the accountant, goes, please, your ladyship, I would never knowingly disregard your husband's commands. Ramadan himself, he visited my office with the madame here, and he told me I was relieved. She was a witness, please. Ninari was a witness. Tell her that I'm telling the truth.
He is telling the truth.
Yes, he doesn't smell like he's lying, but you do. Do you care to explain?
I'm not lying about the fact that he is telling the truth.
But are you really claiming that Raladin told him he could take the time off? Raladin?
I never said that.
I detect deceitfulness. Explain. Now, what have you done? Is he in league with you?
We're all under his spell. We're robbing because he told us to.
Who told you to?
The accountant.
Rahadin's voice comes from within the room, out of sight of Valenta.
Yeah.
And says, "Yo, mistress, I'm trapped within the tower, inside the tower. Quick, rescue me."
Very good imitation. I would like that, but you do not carry his aura. That aura that creeps up your spine, that makes you want to scream. Your aura is very different. But I do applaud for your attempt to save this man and to save yourself. I do love these games. But no matter. In my opinion, this man isn't worth saving. Has he told you of his crimes? No?
Yes.
Really? I doubt it.
I think we did know at one point, but I no longer remember, nor do I care.
Yes, well, maybe you should. You see, a little over a year ago, there was a great political battle in the heart of Barovia village. Kolan Indorovich versus his best friend turned were-raven, Marcus Vinshaw. Marcus wished to bring a new age of peace between the pure and the tainted races. This man, Leif, came forward to act as his political advisor and accountant. But at a critical point, it turns out that Leif had been embezzling not only Marcus's funds, but also a large amount of the village guard's pension. He'd secretly been stealing it and giving it to Colin and his own political party. He's been cooking the books as well. He cooked them in such a way that it made it look like Marcus had been using his position to steal the guard's money and share it amongst his were-creature friends. Marcus was stoned to death by the good people of the village, and Colin used the funds to pay for that very army that attacked our castle. Strahd discovered this and gave this slime of a man 2 strikes, and he has been working here like a dog ever since. What do you think? Does such a man deserve a second chance? Please, say yes.
And sorry, just for clarity, because there was a lot of names back and forth in political intrigue. So
Yes.
a year ago,
Yes.
there was one faction, which is the Weir people,
Yeah.
led by
Marcus.
Marcus, which is the Werecrow.
Yeah, he's a were-raven. Yes.
Or Were-Raven, Marcus, and he is not in cahoots with Strahd, Marcus. He's a free agent of his own sort of political volition, right?
Perhaps. Or you
But
know,
who was money being embezzled from Marcus?
so
Or was Marcus doing the embezzling with life?
So Marcus was acting in honesty. He was fighting to become the next burgomaster, and he was competing against his childhood friend, Colin Indorovich, who is the burgomaster that died as soon as you arrived in this land.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Colin was fighting for the Puritist Party.
Yeah, and Marcus was friends with, how do you spell Colin?
Kolyan.
Okay, and Colin is the old burgomaster who
Yes.
was the Trumpy one that was against the Were people.
That is correct. I'll copy these names here so you have them to hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, Colin was siding for like a pure only, just like the uncursed or undead races. He wanted to fight for them, whilst Marcus wanted to bring peace to both sides.
Okay, and Leaf was working for Colin.
Secretly, yes.
Okay.
Yes, he
But secretly, because who was he purportedly working for?
so he was pretending to work for Marcus. He went to Marcus saying, "I'll be your
Okay.
political advisor. I'll be your accountant. You trust me, and I'll sort everything out for you." And instead, he stole
Understood.
all of Marcus's money and the money from the guards.
Okay.
And he'd given it all to Colin so that he can
got
pay
it.
for his political games this way. And then when the kind of the truth of the money missing came out, Leif said that it was Marcus who'd stolen it. And the people, again, now assured that where people are of course evil, went out there and killed him, stoned him to death in the streets.
Okay.
But it couldn't be found, hidden for long. Strahd is smart, and he'd followed the investigation, discovered that this man had orchestrated it all. But he'd only committed
Okay, well, I guess
two crimes, so this is why he'd received this punishment.
Yeah. At this, Loki feels quite conflicted. He would have a natural sympathy towards the Were people, but Peregrine sort of steps up and says, this man, Leaf, was simply following his ideals. He was fighting in the only way that a man like him could, putting his own sort of abilities to the surface of what he believed was right. Can you blame a man for that?
And what do the others feel?
To be honest, I think his work here is worse than death. Like, he doesn't get to sleep. He's just, like, working on books all day.
I do think it's a little harsh. But I'm also happy to use him as a scapegoat.
You just say this out loud. Happy to use him for a scapegoat, I see. Well,
Like stage whispering.
amongst yourselves. Fair enough, fair enough. But I get the sense from all of you that you do not wish to see this man die like you saw the butler die earlier at the table.
No, that seems too harsh, I think, even for Floki. Even if Floki's not, sort of like has a huge amount of sympathy for this man.
Valletta lets go of the man's neck and he stands up and she goes to him, "Go back to work. Maybe you'll see another day. But before you go, thank Strahd's friends here." He's like, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me a second chance. I won't fail you, masters. And then he runs off. Did the wrong one. Easy to do that. As he turns his as he runs away screaming and out of the room. And Valenta, she looks at her hands where like the slick of sweat is still on them, and she tastes it and she's like, See, it's very hard for me at times to know exactly how best to treat people. I don't understand sympathy, but I understand my master. He recommends I learn. I try my best, so thank you for helping me to decide what to do with him. He shall work out his sentence for now, until he makes another mistake, at which point he'll be mine. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, you'd just broken in and robbed the castle's secret vault. My dear, soft-hearted husband has ordered me not to kill you. But such an offense cannot be allowed to go unpunished. Should Strahd find out, I would believe this would be strike-worthy. Don't you think? No. To let you leave with those items would pose too much of a danger to us. And as my husband's enforcer, I simply must do something about you. But I promised I wouldn't kill you. This is quite the conundrum. What do you think I should do if you were in my place?
If I was in your place, I wouldn't be here yapping with us. I would be getting rid of the other wives. Have Strahd myself.
We've long let those conversations go, I'm afraid. Any better ideas? I cannot decide. She looks genuinely kind of perplexed.
God, what's her name?
Valenta.
Sorry, now I'm thinking of Gertrude.
Ah.
I think Lynn's going to be like, oh, don't you think he's going to be more mad that his new maid Gertrude is on her way out of the castle?
Oh, that's good of her. It was about time she left.
What if I said that we could get Arena here?
To add another bride is the last thing I want to do. No. These ideas simply will not do. Ah! I've come up with a better idea. A game! I will blow out all the lights in the castle. My husband only forbade the denizens of the castle from entering the areas where lights burn. Now, I can't kill you, but then I won't have to. Yes. In fact, if you were to somehow escape, I'll let you go and not even tell my husband. Sounds like a fun game, right? That sounds fun? Fun, right? Let's do that. And she looks between you all as she brings her hand up to click her fingers. And with a click, all the lights in the castle go out.
I'll click my fingers.
I'm just going
That's
to check.
how they go out, that's how they go back on.
Alexa, turn the lights on.
And then here you are, in the castle, without a single light. Loon, already smart on the approach, has cast the light spells, wondering how quick you would think of that. Because as well, the spell can blow out any light, it cannot blow out magic. So with that single torch, he's led the way. But now, you find that Vlenta is gone. And you can't help but feel a cold breeze crawling up your back. There's a shift in the castle, as if it groans, changes, and is reaching for your very soul. What will you do about it? How will you escape?
I'm missing if we turn, like if Peregrine pulls out his own torch, it's not lighting, right? There's some type of magical force preventing.
Yes, as soon as you get it, it just a breeze
Sputters
rushes by, and yes, it goes out instantly. Only magical lights will light the way.
Okay. I guess Brent says, "Fly, you fools!" and starts sort of moving towards the exit, trying to see if he remembers how to get out of here.
Yes, I hope you guys are paying attention.
Let's huddle together.
So you guys make it through.
Are you guys behind me? Do we have? Oh, we have a vision. How do we turn?
Hold E and
It's E
rotate
and scroll.
with your scroll wheel.
Yeah. Okay.
Take a look around. And as Nina passes this point in the doorway, traveling down, you hear a crash sound as the stained glass windows are pulled open behind you. The blue light of the moon comes in, and stepping gently down from above, two lesser vampires appear. And they appear and they go, well, well, well. It appears that our master's guests are outside their bounds. I don't know what to do. Deborah, do you know what we should do? Sandra, I don't know. But Master did say if they stepped out, we could do with them as we like. Yes? Yes? Okay. Well, should we play a game with them? Yes. Let's let them run. I like it when their blood is warm. Yes. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Do we still have a penalty to our move from being over-encumbered? Or is that...
No, we're at the limit.
Only
We're
for
at the
stealth
limit.
checks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whoa, what is that dice?
Haha, the health potion.
That's so cool.
Okay. So it looks like everyone... I don't know if you still got that boot on you. I'm going to take that boot away. Boot effect on. But everyone has rolled. Let's see, Peregrine, Floki, Loon. We're just missing Nina now. Nina, if you...
9 for me. Oh, I tried to do it in...
Yeah. It's fine. I can add
D&D
a 9.
Beyond, but
Let's
it's
put
done
that
it
in
now.
there. Descending.
I'll take that one instead.
20. Okay. That's fine. All right. So you now have your order. So all of you are going first, and the vampires are letting you have your first go. So prepare yourselves. How are you going to survive? You've got 2 vampires shortly heading your way. I'm going to change the music up to combat music because you are now in the fight of your lives.
can you turn the Twitch music down a little bit?
Oh, sure
apparently?
thing. How's that?
Is it different for us than for Twitch?
It might be. I think this is
Because
good.
it's just someone was asking for it to be
Yes,
quieter,
can
or
agree.
for us to be louder.
All right, I think this is good. Hopefully people can still hear it, but yes, it's good now. Cool. All right, let's carry on.
Okay, Nina goes first, right? Yeah.
In theory. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna cast the Cloud of Daggers, is that what it's called?
Cloud of Daggers, yes.
Yes, I have a couple. Well, I have one more slot. Which direction did you say they were coming from?
So they are coming from,
East.
yeah, the east. They popped
Oh,
in the door
behind
you
us.
arrived from. Yes, they're coming your way. If you hold E, you can rotate round to have a look behind you. Yes. Okay, Cloud of Daggers down. Very good. Strategically placed. That's going to stop them being able to chase you. At least until the spell ends.
And I will ready a crossbow bolt.
The Cloud of Daggers is an action, unless it's a bonus action cast.
I think it's an action.
And then, that would be the readying a crossbow would be like an action.
Bonus action. Oh, okay. I won't do that then.
Okay. So you've done your main attack. Any other attacks?
I think that's all I can really do from a distance.
Okay. Then I suggest you use your movement as quick as you
yeah.
as you possibly can.
Scoot out. Is this door open?
You can open it. And inside, you can see that skeleton that was on the ground before, the one of a person who obviously choked to death with poison. The skeleton is now up and turns your way. It's kind of like, has that kind of mangly clanking sound that skeletons do as it looks at you. It is now ready to fight you. You notice that the far door to the fireplace has closed down. You're going to need to find a way to get that door open again.
Right.
Oh, I'll shut the door again.
Has the door disappeared for some? Oh, it's because it's invisible. That's why. So interesting. I can click on it just because I know it's there.
Yeah. That's weird. It should be...
Yeah.
Because
You'd
I've not
think
said
it would be unclickable.
So I've not made it secret now. I've unsecreted it because you're on the other side of it now.
Yeah, interesting.
Do you remember how you made the doors lock and unlock last time?
With the 4 torches.
Yes, good. Just making sure you remember. All right. So Nina, you're going to stay in this side of the room.
Yeah, with the door closed.
Okay. With that, we're on to Peregrine.
Peregrine sort of walks up to Nina and says, Madam, if I may, sort of asks for permission to squeeze through as he charges at the skeleton.
Excellent.
So he will use his short sword. Crit 1.
Fantastic. Crit 1. And with that crit, you're going to basically trip over the floor here through the secret door, and you're going to end up prone.
Okay, I get up using probably sort of like the rest of my movement
Yep.
and slash at him with my scimitar, which is a 19.
19 hits.
And the damage isn't rolling, is it?
I don't see it yet.
Let me see. What if I click here? Ooh, 11.
11, fantastic. As you manage to completely slash off one of its arms, and it stares down its smashed arm and kind of at you with whatever kind of counts for lungs. as it is now officially bloodied.
Wonderful. I think. Let me quickly check, but I think that's it for me.
Okay. And you're gonna stay inside the side of the door.
Actually, no. I'm gonna try and smite him.
Yes, use one of your smites.
Yeah.
You did connect.
So it'll be the Divine Smite, which does an additional 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant, which doubles to 16, and yeah, he just shatters into tiny parts. You have defeated the skeleton here. You're now free to proceed and try to work out the puzzle of this room.
Okay. And the torches here. So let me see. I would have moved 1 and 2. So, but I would have had to squeeze past. So that's 15 feet of movement. Yeah, and then with the prone and getting up, that's it. That's my whole movement. So I can actually move. But the 4 torches are still in their sconces, but they're turned off, right?
Yes, they've been blown out, but they're still physically in the slots.
And sort of trying to put like a match to one. Does it get immediately turned off?
The match blows out as soon as you light it. Nothing at all can light at this time apart from your magic light.
Okay. Well, I guess that'll be my turn.
Yeah. So over to Floki then to see if he can work out the puzzle.
Fucking hell. Let me quickly look through my spells to see if anything jumps out. Can we tell? You said it's like wind putting them out. Is the wind coming in from a specific direction, or is it sort of like magically sort of appearing within the room?
It's magically appearing. You might even get the sense that there's something jumping through the shadows behind you that's like blowing them out, that's just out of sight.
Okay. Let me quickly read this. Do any of us have anything to detect invisible things? Fairy fire or any other sort of clever...
I don't have anything.
Now, do you remember how you
I can detect magic, but that's it.
detect magic's not a bad idea.
Well, in the meantime, Floki is... Let me see the range of this. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I bought silver powder. If we could like throw powder, maybe we could see something that's invisible.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just have it be like airborne to see if something's sort of moving through it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, Floki from here, because it's a 90-foot range, is going to cast Entangle, sort of as a second, sort of get some redundant defenses going on.
Okay.
So, 20-foot square would be like that. And that whole area, and they have to do a check.
Yes. So what check is it they need to do? I have it ready.
They need to do a strength 15 check or be restrained.
One of them succeeds, one of them fails.
Okay. The restrained creature can take an action to make another strength check to try and free themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, it's sort of and actually here, let me, if I may, sort of, I'm gonna move it. So obviously, so it would be like that. And it's difficult terrain otherwise.
Excellent. Brilliant. Yes, you got them restrained, and with that, I'm going to say with that you'd have a little bit of time to think about this. I want to remind you. Do you remember how you managed to open the door, the secret door, in the first place?
I mean, there was a little, like, the torch was down here, and I put it on the sconce.
Yeah, there, yep.
is it? Sorry, no, but it is there. I mean, I guess you can sort of lift it and put it back in.
Yeah, true. Give it a go.
Like, doop.
And with that, this door closes and locks, and then as you put it back in, it unlocks and opens again, and the opposite door does the opposite. So it opened, and then it closed. As you picked it up, it opened, and the door behind you closed and locked.
Gotcha. Okay, everyone, into this room.
And I'm going to allow, because I know that you stayed outside, but Nina, you're welcome to come into the room as well. Yes. So everyone's inside. Give it a go. And then the other one, as the door opposite opens, you notice that the fireplace there, it was just embers before. It's now fully cold, even though the picture shows it as flame. It is out. So you're safe to walk across. On the opposite side of the room, you can see your dog Hidali, and you can also see what's his name, Piddlewink II. They're both ushering you at the opposite side of the room.
I think we should follow them.
Have you moved me by any chance back into the previous room?
Oh, I did not do that. Must be the engine. There you go. You're back in the room.
Yeah. Wonderful. Are we sort of like, have we paused the initiative? Are we sort of in free roaming?
No, there's still things happening. And so
No,
as...
but like, should we take turns? Like, should we leave the room in turns, or?
Yes, so leave your rooms in turns. So after Floki, it'll be over to Loon. Will be the last one. I guess you can all move now. If we all move into the room here, as far as you can go. And just you reach the end of your turn, it's now over to the creature's turns. As you hear, boom, as the door to your south bursts open, and boom, the door to your north opens, and out come new vampires, just stepping outside and hissing at you as they step out, and they're like, "Yes, fresh prey, straight to my doorstep." And to the south, you also see another vampire coming out. And this one, he's been flanked by two demonic shadows that seem to kind of hang in the air, their eyes glowing red. And he's like, "Yes, minions, you get to play." So this seems like a terrible situation. But then, almost like one of Peregrine's dreams, a new figure appears in the room. Boom. There you go. Esmeralda, who had been invisible this whole time, is now on top of the table. To her left, she goes and casts a hold person spell, as this particular vampire is like, "No, not now!" As this person up here is held in place. I'll grab a thing for that, so let's hold there. And to her, to the south, she fires her net gun, which then is going to hit everyone in that area. You can see what's going on. You can see what the
Peregrine is just hearing sort of like, wow, 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 wow.
Exactly. She just spins around heroically, shooting them, and she's like, "Did you get it? Did you find something? Did you find something that can defeat Strahd?"
But Loki's like, "We have it, but it'll be of no use if we can't get out of this castle."
She's like, "Go, leave me behind. I'll give you as much time as I can." As she pulls out her crossbow and she shoots one of the shadows that are down here, and it goes, "No!" as the silver arrow pierces through it, and the first one of these is dead. So, bam, that one's out for the count. But the others, they're only going to be held for so long. You do not have much time. And of course, across the room, you still see Piddlewink and Hidali standing there, barking at this door, scratching at it.
Quick, to the balcony outside. We might find a way to scale down.
Well, time to go. It's your turn again. We go back round to the beginning. So Ninari is actually first. Ninari, what are you going to do?
Rushing across to the door there.
Okay, So how many feet did you move there? Let's see. So you can just about get out the door.
I can get to the door, right?
To the
It's
door
30 feet.
to open it. Yes.
Yeah, so I can have a peek outside.
Yep. So you look outside. You can see the bed is empty. The one that once held Gertruda. You can see that the windows at the opposite end are still closed with the curtains, and there doesn't seem to be anything else in the room. But there is also no light.
Okay.
You can do a dash action, or you can do something else.
Well, I was thinking I might fire one of my silver crossbows.
Yeah.
Bolts at one of the trapped people.
Give it a go.
So that is 20 to hit.
That hits. What are you hitting first of all, just so I can take
The
score?
one that's like, what do I click to ping?
Right click and then click ping for everyone.
Right click.
Or hold left click. Hold it.
Ah, okay.
You're going to shoot the main vampire.
Yeah.
Excellent,
Aiming
excellent.
for the head.
All right, you do hit.
Did 5 damage.
5
but
damage.
It's silver, so I don't know if that does anything else.
5 damage. Sorry, silver does not. Well, actually, it does do more damage. It's going to do only with vampires. It's only on a critical does it do double damage, but
okay.
it is still a good hit. So, as an arrow gets him, and he grabs the arrow, you know, and it's all caught up in the net, and he just pulls it out, snaps in half, and scowls at you as he takes a little bit of pain, but not the injury is very slight.
Okay. I'll turn to what's his name? The little puppety dude.
Hidari.
No, the little puppet fella.
Oh, the
Piddlewick,
puppet, Piddlewick.
Piddlewick, yeah.
Yes.
I'll say, what's the plan? Where are we going?
And he's gesturing and he's pointing to the top left corner of the room, so the north western corner. He seems to want you to go up there rather than to the window or down.
Okay. I'll relay that to the others. And that will be my turn.
Excellent. All right, we're over to Peregrine. Is he going to do anything to help his new love interest, or is he going to focus on survival?
No, you know what he's gonna do. He hands a sort of a bundle to Floki, and he says, you know, make sure you escape with it. I'll try to, you know, regroup with you, but at the very least, I may be able to gain some time. Sorry, I'm changing their voices. He says all that, but in a Spanish accent.
Yeah.
And so he hands Peregrine this like bundle.
Are you
and
Floki? Floki the bundle, yes.
Floki, yeah. Sorry, he Peregrine gives Floki a bundle.
Yeah.
It sort of seems like it's like a cloak wrapped around some items. And he sort of immediately runs as gallantly as possible to the big vampire and sort of starts slashing.
Oh, excellent.
Battle cry, you know, extolling the merits of the Morning Lord. Oops, wrong weapon. But we can use the attack roll. An 18. But that would be with
hits.
that would have been with a silvered scimitar. Or sorry, with a silvered short sword. Okay, which does 6 damage.
Excellent.
And then with the scimitar, he goes in again for 22.
Wow.
Well, actually,
yes.
and it would have been with advantage. So let me. Yeah, that's the 22.
Yeah.
Which
Well, it's a 19. It was almost a crit. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. An extra 9, and I will use one of another one. My final. I was hoping for a crit, but I'll use Oh no, it's not my final one. I still have one more. Divine Smite,
Yes.
which does 10 radiant damage.
10, and radiant means it does double damage. That's going to be 20 damage on this thing, as it screams as holy light burns across its flesh, burning away its clothes, exposing its ribcage. But it is still not yet bloodied.
Wonderful. That'll be it for him.
Great, and you're going to stay next to this vampire to help in the fight to come. We're over to Floki. Floki, how are you going to do this? Are you going to focus on the mission, or are you going to save your friend?
No, I mean Floki's in this for the greater good. I feel like if we stay here and die, we won't take down Strahd. And so he will use his attack. Gonna cast
Starry Wisp, yeah.
Starry Wisp. That didn't roll damage right now. So let me cast.
Yes, you need to make a ranged damage attack, yep.
Yeah, there. So 11.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Darn it! He's like fumbling to carry this like bundle that was given to him. Sorry, go ahead.
This bundle, does it contain a book, or is what's in the bundle?
The bundle contains a cloak of protection wrapped around the icon of Ravenloft.
Yes, the classic item. It's going to be very useful in future missions to come.
But I haven't had a chance to attune to it yet,
No.
because this has been like the longest day in the history of Barovia. So, in case Peregrine doesn't make it out of the castle, he wants the party to have this.
Yes.
But
Floki,
yeah,
go.
Floki's gonna sort of run into the room and end my turn there.
Perfect. All right, we're over to Loon next. Loon, what are you going to do? You're gonna
Right.
also stay behind and save the team, but you have the Tome of Strahd on you, so be careful about that.
Oh shit, that's true. I think for one turn, because all of these guys are about to attack, I will stay behind. I'm gonna use my movement to get to the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cast Bane at level 1 on all of the 3 creatures.
Yes.
I believe the range is enough. Let me just double check that. I think it's 30 feet.
Well, you could have cast it
so
as
yeah,
you're walking, so I'd say you definitely hit everything.
Nice. Alright, I'll cast that. Did that actually roll? No.
They have
DC
to do
they have to
charisma
do this,
saves.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
So it's a DC 14 Charisma, okay.
Yes. More like that, please.
Yes. Both of them are baned. Plus, you can also bane the shadow as well at the back there.
Yeah, nice.
Which I'll need to grab a sheet. And does he get it as well? He succeeds. He's okay.
No.
But you got the 2 vampires. That's what counts.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Yes. They now have disadvantage on their attacks. And you've got all the way over to the other side of the room. Any other bonus actions you do before you finish?
Nah, that's it.
Groovy. Okay, we move back over to the vampires side. First of all, this door you're just about to, this room you're entering, you hear another bump crash as the door opens to the south, and another vampire with a pair of shadows appears over here. I'll give you guys a focus ping, so you know that this room is already becoming occupied with more creatures. As they turn around, they go, "They're over there!" But they otherwise finish their turn there. Now, unfortunately, some of these vampires are very close to your team members. The first one is inside the net. They're going to try and get out of the net. And he's going to do a strength saving throw. That's a fail. So he's still stuck in the net, but he is going to attack. He's going to multi-attack with 2 claws at Peregrine. So we've got the first one is an 8. That doesn't hit. And 9. In fact, they have disadvantage, don't they? So that's the first one.
Well, they subtract 1d4 from the attack roll. Also.
Yeah. Okay. So either way, he's trying to scratch a peregrine through the net, but he can't. He's too caught up. You were very lucky there with these bad
Every
rolls.
blow.
Yeah, exactly that. But this ghost is Shadow's also going to try now. So he's going to go for a strength save. He doesn't make it out either. He doesn't have the range to hit you. We've got now the other vampire at the top here. This one is going to try a wisdom save to get out of the hold spell. Succeeds as it breaks free of the spell. Unfortunately, the spell, the whole person, is cast using what's called Evil Eye. This is a heredity set of spells that all Vistani have. This is something that you've been told by Madame Eva whilst you're having a conversation with her. And because Vistani, they're very powerful in these lands, but the backlash of it causes her to take a 1d6 of damage, of psychic damage, back to her, and she's temporarily blinded for 1 round. So she's takes 4 damage.
Who is this? The one at the north? I can't see her, but the one that was over here?
Yes, that's the one that broke free of the spell, caused Esmeralda to go blind for this round. She's taken d6 of damage. It's going to give a disadvantage on the shooting, but it's going to now rush towards her as it comes rushing in to fight.
Esme, be careful.
I know. Trying to save you, girl. As it also is going to do a multi-attack. It's going to attack with a dagger. So let's see, there's 2 versions of it. Is this one here. Oh, crit. So let's do crit damage. 22 damage.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
To
On
your
Esme?
girl. Yeah.
Oh no.
And then it's going to do it again. But the second one doesn't hit. But still, she's taken a big hit, but she's now ready to fight back. With the vampires goes all over. It's now her turn. She's taking this hit. She kind of stares back, eyes cold. She's like, I've seen your kind die by my blade many a time. And she's going to come in a swinging attack. Whee! To you, it looks like just like something out of like an action movie. She just comes flying in with the blade. And let's get her sheet up and going. She's going to multi-attack with her silvered short sword as your rapier instead. So it's going to be 1 attack. It's a 19 to hit. Damage. 7 damage. And does another one. 16 to hit. Damage as well. So that's 18 damage in all to this vampire. And she's going to follow up with another Evil Eye spell, which is going to be at disadvantage because she's blinded, but she's going to try for which Evil Eye spell should I go for? Charm person, no. Whole person. Got a few out here. Very, very powerful spells. No, these aren't going to help her. No, that's it. So that is her go done, but she's otherwise struck back at her. But yeah, so that's Esmeralda's go over with. Then we also have your friends, the dog and the doll. So I'm just going to move this one out of the way so I get there. As the dog and the doll have kind of got this non-verbal communication things down as they rush over to this far end of the room. Once they get there, Piddlewink is going to use Hidari to jump on his back, leap up, and presses a button, which is disguised as a brick on the wall. And you hear ka-dunk as a secret door opens up on the north western side of the room. And that is their go over. We're back to Ninari. Ninari, what are you going to do?
I'm assuming I can't see that having opened from where I am.
But you can hear it, at least. You can hear the
Okay.
dog barking.
But I also know that there's things in this room now.
Yes, vampire and 2 shadows have appeared.
Right, well, I'll creep in and see how much I can see. If I turn around the right way.
Yeah.
I'm safe to go up towards them, aren't I?
Yes.
That's as far as I can go.
Unless you dash.
Yeah, you can dash.
Yeah, but I could also shoot with them. I'll dash and I'll get through the doorway. Sure.
DoorDash.
Exactly. What am I seeing in here then? Not a lot.
Oh, so you enter into the room, and it is very dark and gloomy because you haven't yet brought the rest of the torches here. But you do notice that there is a painting lying against the floor in the corner here that might be relevant very soon. But first, we're going to need to get some more light in there. So with that over with, we're going to move on to Peregrine's go. Peregrine, you're still fighting the vampire, but also your potential girlfriend is also under attack. What do you do?
Yeah. I realized I should have done one other thing previously in my last turn, but I'll do it now. So I'm gonna keep trying to take this guy down. I figure like she's demonstrated she's quite capable of defending herself despite being quite sort of bloodied from the attack. But with two guys here that are trying to get out of the net, I think sort of fleeing right now may not be the best. So I'm gonna slash again at big vampire.
Mm-hmm.
With and I crit. That's what I needed.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so now we're cooking. Let me
Let him cook.
do 6 plus 6 damage, so that's 12 damage on the crit.
Yep.
Then
Sorry, did you crit with your sword?
yes, I did.
And it's your silver sword, so it's going to do double damage after the crit. So how much damage is that?
Wait, all of these have been silvered so far.
I know, but it's only with vampires. It's if you crit with a silvered weapon, it does double damage.
Oh, okay. So that was 12 damage in total.
12 times 2, 24.
Okay.
As
Is he still standing?
it screams as you kind of stab it in the heart with the silver blade. Still standing.
Okay, then, and here's my question, because obviously with a crit, when you then cast Divine Smite, that damage is also doubled. But does that then mean that I can't do my second attack with the Scimitar, which has Nick, which would then require a second attack roll?
Yeah, well, if your character has 2 attacks, then you could
No,
do
but he
your
has 2
second
attacks because of the Nick property.
ability. Yes, but the Nick property you're using oh yes, because it's part of
Second
the attack.
attack.
Yeah.
But because the Divine Smite, if I use it on the attack, does double damage too because of the...
But you're interrupting
the
your
crit.
flow, so it would only be able
Exactly.
to do the Nick attack. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I
Interrupt
won't do the
flow.
Nick attack then, but I will do the Divine Smite.
Perfect.
Bonus action. Divine Smite. Okay, so that does 16 radiant damage,
Oof.
which is then 32.
So 16. No, it'd just be 8 times 2. It doesn't. You don't crit on a.
8 times 2. Yeah, you do on the Divine Smite.
Does it say that?
The divine,
Okay.
Yeah. So the crit damage.
Yep.
Will carry over to the Divine Smite, which is why like the meta is to save your Divine Smites for crits if you can,
Ooh, that's
because
interesting.
then they double, like they're part of the damage of the attack.
Yes. In that case, tell me how you killed this vampire.
So I sort of pierce him sort of at the mouth and just slash upwards, and it sort of splits his head in two, but the radiant damage just sort of zippers down the body as he sort of like crumbles into ash, sort of split open side to side.
He's just like vibrating, shaking around as he's screaming as like the holy energy kind of buries itself down deep inside of it, and then just like splatters everywhere, just big goopy globs of blood and like flesh and clothing just flies everywhere. As this guy is dead. You did very well there. You killed a full-on vampire spawn. God damn, you're strong. Yeah.
And then I will use my subclass's sort of channel divinity, which I can use after I do Divine Smite, and I can do one of 4 things. In this case, I'm going to do Genie's Escape, which means I can teleport to an unoccupied space within 30 feet, and I take on a semi-incorporeal form, which lasts until the end of my next turn, and I have resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage, and I can't be grappled or anything. So I'm going to use that to sort of teleport here, not because I need the movement, but because I want to be sort of resistant to anything this thing does. And just sort of try to like spook it or taunt it. And then end my turn there, trying to defend Esme.
Fantastic. Still saving the day, still being the hero.
Oh,
Wicked and wild. All right, with your go over, we're over to Floki. Can Floki compete with that, or is he just going to steamroll it out the room as fast as he can?
Floki's gonna not be very original, but cast once again Entangle to try and gain some time and let Loon safely traverse the room. So that, oops, that's not the shape I needed. I need this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Ooh, I've disappeared again. I don't know what happens. My characters keep like getting teleported back for some reason.
That's definitely something with Roll20 doing it there. So bam, and you were right here. There we go. Fixed it. You're back. I don't know why it keeps sending you back there. It feels like someone else is doing the interaction.
Weird.
Yep.
And I'll sort of run there.
Excellent. You run into the room. All right. We're over to Loon now.
Because I think if I break.
Oh, and the vampires need to do a check for the entanglement.
Oh, okay.
They need to do 15 strength saving checks.
Okay, strength saving check. So the main vampire succeeds, and we'll go with the shadows. And succeeds.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well at least it's difficult terrain.
It is difficult terrain, slowing them down. Very good.
No.
All right, Loon. Come on, Loon. Let's see what you can do.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to give up on the Bane. Because I'm about to lose eye contact anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my action to throw out a Sacred Flame at this person. So they need
No, but I think the Bane sticks. Like you just need eye contact to cast it. But then as long as you maintain concentration, you're good to move about.
Oh, that's brilliant then. Okay, I'm going to send out a Sacred Flame at this person.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my movement. To get in there, I think I can make it.
So, Sacred Flame. Did you hit? Or did it have to do a
so
roll?
they need to do a Dex 14 save, I think.
Dex 14 save, okay.
Oh no, because you had the only source of light. Peregrine's now like
oh shit
in the team. No, but he's fine. You know, like you gotta do you. You gotta. He's like run. He'll figure it out.
Because I could have left that there.
I would take it with you.
Good luck.
So the vampire succeeded at that Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay. I don't think I do any damage then.
No, it just ducks underneath as it kind of ducks out the way of it. As you guys rush into the room. And now, as you enter into the room, you finally get to see what this object was that's kind of cluttering up the path right here. If I now bring this, which I think is... yes. You see that not only is it a painting of a different Zarovich. This one is called Sergei von Zarovich, and it is dusty and covered in cobwebs, but it's an animated painting as the head comes to life, and it quickly shouts, "You have it! You have the Tome of Strahd. This is what you needed. You must get out of here at all chance. You are the only ones that can defeat him once and for all. Go! Save everyone!" And you got a interesting new ally, a painting.
I will pick it up.
You'll pick it up, will you? Okay. You will now have.
He looks like have we heard of this name in the when we learned about the backstory of Strahd? Because he sort of went on about what brought him to these lands originally in the war that was being fought and everything. Was Sergi mentioned?
Not so far, no.
Okay.
And it seems to be this painting has been abandoned in the secret corridor for some time. But yes, you get there, so you now have a new ally, someone to give you information that might help you in your escape out of this castle. So we're now over to the monster's turn. Where should we start with? We should first of all start with the vampire in the dark area. And what I'm going to say, because I'm just going to jump that into time, is that Esmeralda is going to cast her own light spell onto a pebble that she carries around with her as well. So boom, you can see what's going on here now.
Wonderful.
So this vampire, who's aware that you're coming in to try to save your girl, is going to move around. Because you're ethereal, I don't believe you get an attack of opportunity, do you? Because you're not exactly...
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all it means is I'm just hard to hit, basically.
Yeah. So, would you like to make an attack of opportunity against this vampire?
I would love to. An unnatural 20.
Nice. It's a
Does
hit.
7 piercing damage.
7 damage, very good. So she takes a little bit of a cut as she reaches around, grabs the neck and throat of Esmeralda, and is like, "Don't move a muscle, otherwise I will kill this girl." With that, the other shadow that was down below, he's going to do a ethereal action, because he's a shadow. He's going to slip out of the net, and he's going to come up to attack you from the back. So with that attack from your rear, he's going to have advantage on the hit. He's going to come in with, let's see, let me shrink the window. There we go. He's going to do a strength drain against you. So does a 12 hit?
No.
He fails. He kind of reaches out, and because you're kind of ghosting ethereal, his hand just swipes through you and doesn't connect with anything. Very good. So that's everything that's happening in the room with you and Esmeralda. Then we get over to the room with you guys in the hallway. These guys here, they have a problem with the distance because they're going through the entangled floor. So when they could go 30 feet normally, they can only go 15. That brings them just the edge of the space. And that is all they can do at this point. But then you hear the windows behind you over this way. Let's do a focus ping over this side. As all the windows here burst open. They should do. Come on. There we go. Open. As more creatures from the outside of the castle are now coming your way.
Good thing
As
we didn't
shadows.
step out, I guess.
Yeah. Let me grab them all. As shadows step into the room, this room is becoming extremely crowded and deadly. Go sheet. And so with all the monsters having had their go, the last thing you see happen in front of you is Piddlewink and your dog Kidari. They step into the room. Piddlewink presses a button on the wall, which then closes the secret door behind you and locks it. So you're now in the safe room, and Piddlewink scratches on the floor. The message basically says like, "Go now, leave me here. I'll keep the door closed." And he presses another button, and the door up ahead opens, where you can see a swarm of bats are heading your way. As we turn over to Nina's go.
Theo, just a little quality of life thing. Because I couldn't see what was bursting through the windows. Probably shouldn't have, but I quickly checked the Twitch stream. And so I saw what you were doing. If you alt double click on a character, it'll pull up his stat sheet. So you don't need to right click and do all that. So alt double click on any token, it'll just pull up whatever that thing is.
Thank you very much. That's really cool. It's gonna save us some time.
I was gonna give the little Piddlewink a kiss on the cheek.
Oh,
and I'll give him a copper coin,
nice.
and run away.
Do it. How do you plan to escape past the swarm of bats that are outside the room?
Just run.
Just run.
I think I'm healthy enough to just run.
So you can do it where you're going to take a hit, or you can do a disengage action and try and walk past them.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll disengage.
Disengaged. How far can you make it? Let's find out.
Oh, and we've been in this room.
20.
This is just like we've gone around like through a shortcut.
Yes, this building, the castle itself, is full of secret doors, traps, ways up and down floors and everything. And so that's why little Piddlewink knows one of the secrets, and he helped you avoid some dangers by sneaking through this hidden way that he's discovered this years in the castle.
So I disengage as my action, right?
Yep.
And then I could get a reasonable distance.
Yeah, so you could get to the stairwell. If I just move you, you could have got to about here. It's about as far as you can get. So almost down the stairs.
Okay.
Any bonus actions?
Don't think so.
All right, we're going to go over to Peregrine. You're still in the room fighting all these creatures. Go for it.
Yep. Okay, so I started blasting.
You do know that right now Esmeralda has a vampire's kind of clawed hand to her neck.
Yeah. But what the vampire said is if I move, she dies. So what if I don't move but I kill this little guy?
Yeah, I'll let you do it, but then I'm going to do a 50-50% if she attacks or not.
So far, vampires have proven to be creatures of their word, if nothing else. So I'm gonna try to take this thing down so that it's just me and this monster.
Yep. Do it.
Plus, Esmeralda has tricks up her sleeve, I'm sure. 11 piercing damage, and then sort of I keep slashing.
Yep. She's got 11 on it.
Yeah, silvered scimitar. An 8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
Oh, that's it, and it was a crit, so you can do something nasty.
So was it a nat?
Not one. The crit 1.
Okay, crit 1. So with the crit 1, it's going to be that this vampire won't take that as like an excuse not to use. She said not to move, not to stab. She will do a move, but I'm just going to have a quick look at some things here. Yes, Esmeralda is going to cast Shield on herself just as this happens. So as the vampire goes to strike a neck, it just claws against a magic field as she then leaps off the table, and she's going to basically reactively shoot this vampire, who then is launched all the way over to this side of the room, taking, let's give it a go, 7 damage on the way back. She's just pinned to the far wall.
And again, Peregrine's hearing, "Take my breath away."
Dun dun, dun dun. 100%. So she's used her reaction to cast shield and to shoot the vampire back, and she says to you, like, "Leave the creatures here. Go, catch up to your friends. You must get out of here. I've got my own way out."
Take me with you. I want your way out.
And she goes, "I can't. It's a magic spell. It only works for me. But I promise we'll meet again."
So I'll try to run. Would I have heard all the like glass breaking and everything coming in from the room? Like, could I sort of expect that room to be filled with baddies? And
You hear enough ruckus out there, especially with some of them just dragging themselves through vines that come at the floor, just like, you know, the crashing of wood and like the wind blowing in.
I'm gonna head north then, and so I run that way.
Yeah, and you're going to have an opportunity attack against you from the shadow.
Yep.
So the shadow is going to try life drain again. It fails to hit you, so you've made it out away from the shadow. Great work. All right, we're over to Floki. Floki, what are you going to do?
So I sort of run up to these bats, and as I do,
Mm-hmm.
I go on all fours, and all sixes, and then all eights as these like appendages start bursting through my rib cage. It's almost as if my ribs have sort of like and sort of pierced through my chest cavity as I turn into a giant spider.
Oh, ho, ho. Very nice. I'll move your character out of the way. If you want to drag your spider in,
Yep. And if
And
you
I'll
can
make
make it big, please.
make it big. Yeah, there you go.
I will bite at these bats, which is a 10 plus 6, a 16.
10 plus 16. Was it 10 to hit and 16 damage? Oh, sorry, I don't know.
No, it's a 16. It's just that's a like an unmodified 10, but
Okay.
then I modify it with an extra 6, so 16 to hit.
It's a hit as you leap and use kind of the webs to try and like bundle as many of these vampiric bats into your mouth. Yes,
And I
damage.
deal 1d8 plus 4, so 9 damage.
As you pull in 9 of the so 5 of the bats into your mouth and swallow them whole.
Then additionally,
Yeah.
I do 5 poison damage.
Oh, it is. They have 1 health. There's 1 little bat remaining now. Yeah, fantastic work. Anything else
And
you do?
I'll sort of just move to this side of it, and
Yeah.
and my turn there.
Great, you leap through. Loon, can you finish this? Even probably Hidari could finish the bats at this point.
Yeah, I want Hidari to do it.
Yeah,
So just
do it.
run, like, grab one out of the air.
Something I
him.
do with my cats when there's like a fly on the ceiling and I can't reach it is I'll like lift the cat up and then the cat can sort of claw at it.
I've done that with Coffee eating a
Yeah.
spider off the wall.
Yeah, you can see it in their eyes as well. They totally know the mission. As soon as you set it up, their eyes go wide.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like,
yes, yeah. This is
Well,
what's
that's
happening.
exactly what I'm doing.
So you scoop up your puppy direwolf and you throw him into the air towards one of the bats. Let's see if he lands an attack.
Oh, what was the alt thing? Alt double tap. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it should be on your sheet, your D&D sheet. You should find it in the extras panel.
Yeah, I was hoping it would just show me that, but I think maybe not. Extras. So I can scratch using melee attack roll plus 4.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
It's a hit
12 to hit.
as your little pup leaps into the air and just like, in fact, tell me how it kills this last bat.
I mean, it just kind of jumps up, grabs it in its mouth, and just starts like, you know, the kind of death thing where it
When they whip it
shakes
round.
its head from side to side. Yeah.
Yeah.
The terrier shape.
Yeah. That's it.
And looks
neck
up to you
breaker.
with just utter adorableness as it just this dead bat just hangs in its mouth, blood dripping
I'm so
everywhere.
proud of you.
Yes. Wicked work. Yeah, so that is Loon's go. Unless you want to do anything else, you want to scoop up the bat and just head straight down the stairs. So your dog can head down the
Yep.
staiz
And the bat as well, just
Yeah.
as a trophy.
as a trophy. Why not?
Yeah, maybe I'll use.
Yeah,
the
it's
rest
one
of my
ration,
actions
isn't it?
to-
You can add 1 ration for that bat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will do.
Okay. And with that, I'm going to say that we're going to zoom forward a bit of time here. Peregrine, you're just running down. You catch up with your friends. Like everyone thought you were dead. Like you were left behind to face the vampires, selflessly, as the others kind of rush forward. But you kind of leap around the corner, and there's a giant spider there. But you just tell you can tell each other who you are. You hear behind you through the secret door that has been held by Piddlewink. There's just like a bang, 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 as all these creatures are striking at it. Esmeralda has gone into that room to continue fighting the vampires behind, to stop them coming down the stairs behind you. But we now move on to our next position. You go down from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor.
I
And
didn't
I'm
realize
just,
how high up we were.
yeah, exactly. And then we're going to right-click place party here, but we're going to move Peregrine. You're going to be just in the wall. So not Floki. You're in the wolf right now because you are a spider, so you should still have control of your body.
Yeah. My bowels.
Yeah, but you are now in the next floor, and we need to get you another light spell. There you go. Put it on top of balloon so you can see what you're doing. You've now made it down to the next level. How are you going to proceed?
We've
Should
been
we-
running.
Oh, sorry, I've realised I haven't actually. No, I have moved the thing. Okay. Get to running.
Should we do it in initiative order, or should we just?
Yes. So you
get
go
going?
starting with Nina again.
And I want to run
East.
Yeah. As far as well, actually, I'll get to the end of the corridor to peek around the corner for starters.
Yep.
Can I see anything around the corner?
Not right now because it's too dark. Maybe you'd want to take the light. Loon, do you want to lend the light to Nina? She's the first on the order.
Yep, I'll toss it over.
There you go. So you can. I'm gonna make this so that you can also move it. Where's the option for that? Sorry, 1 second. It can be used by Nina as well. Play token defaults. Okay, save. There you go. You should be able to move that light as well, Nina.
Okay. But for now, I can't see anything around the corner.
Even with the blue light with you, you can take it a bit further. I'll move it just a bit more round.
No, I can't see anything.
Not even. Oh yes, it is dark. So all you can see is a long corridor, but there's nothing else in there for now. But there is an open door you see at the far end, and a closed door to the left.
Like this far.
You can see about this far, can't you?
Like this
Yes.
far end.
Yep. So there's an open door right
There's
here.
an open door. Okay. I'll relay that to everyone and wait here.
Yep.
I'm ready a crossbow bolt. Pointing at that door.
Very wise. Very wise. All right. Peregrine, it's your go. The hero.
Yeah, Peregrine is flushed and glistening from having been fighting next to Esme. Oh, but he goes, there, 15, another 15, and I'm gonna sort of open the door and peek. But I see nothing because it is too dark.
Yes. All right.
And because I guess that was just my movement.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also ready a short bow attacking because I see if anything moves in there, I'm just gonna shoot.
Very wise, very wise. But so far, you see nothing in that room.
Oh, that'll be it.
All right, over to Floki in his spider form.
Loki as a spider has 30 feet of movement. But I will go 30, 20, and then I squeeze sort of. Oh no, but this is just our bedroom.
Yes.
And as far as we know, there's because the spider can see, it has dark vision. The bedroom, as far as we know, has no secret. What's to the south? Is because this was open, right? But is it closed now?
It's a secret door and it's open, and you can also see something in that room because you have your spider vision. Because you've got the multiple eyes, you can see in all directions, so it allowed you to keep that vision.
Yeah, but you mean this guy?
Yeah, you can see him. That is.
He's like He's sworn to protect us.
Good memory.
So I'm gonna sort of call out and say, you know, we're being chased. Help us back here. We need you to stop them.
The lumbering, dried-out ghoul soldier turns around, looks, and then you can see him in like a slow-motion startle as he's like, "Oh, there's a giant spider there." Realizing the voice is coming from you, he turns back to his friend, turns back to you, turns back to his friend, shrugs, and then waves you forward towards him.
No. So I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to dash there.
Yep.
Is the guy to the south also sort of helping us, or is he under the charm of the vampire mistress?
He's just staring at you. He's not like moving towards you or anything. He's like, as far as you can tell from this kind of dried husk of a being, he just seems confused.
And I'm pretty sure I'll open this door. Oh fuck!
As you open this door, just to let everyone else know what's happened here. As Floki opens the far door, he alerts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 zombies that all turn as one and look your way. He quickly closes the door again.
Close the door back. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the way we came, which is why I opened that door. I do not open the other one.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I will, because maybe there's an exit. So I quickly open the other one, but I don't really see anything. It's like a long corridor, but I have no idea what's in it.
Yeah.
But I'll close it, and end my turn there.
Excellent. All right, Loon. It's your go before the monsters.
That's great. I opened the door, and suddenly it was full of zombies. No.
Loon is going to use their movement to go here and dash to move beside Harry.
Very good, very good. Anything else you're gonna do?
That's it.
All right, we move over to the monster's turn. So already, Loon has
Wizard with fireball right now.
Yeah. If only. So Floki has alerted the zombies. The guards react to this as well, and they both rush up to the door and start holding it flat as it begins to bam, 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 as like the sound of 19 zombies kind of coming your way. But basically only 5 of them are at the door right now, but they're all kind of like clawing and smashing at the door. It will not last long, even with the help of the ghoul soldiers. And they kind of like turn to you and they kind of give you a head nod to go the other way, that they will keep this door safe and locked for you as long as they can. As we move over to Nina.
Yeah. We've been told that there were a bunch of zombies over there, right in the other doorway.
Yeah, I think Spider Floki said yes.
Yeah. And we're being beckoned by the guards that are supposedly on our side to the south.
To go, yeah. So instead of to the southwest, to go to the southeast.
Okay. I will follow that beckoning.
Good memory on you, by the way, Floki, for not attacking the guards upright, because I thought you might, but yes, there you are. A valuable resource at this time.
Yeah, I've grown to I have like a ton of sympathy for them as being like, when you said they were like not just unfed but unwatered for whatever reason, just brought back like my own Vietnam, every single plant I've ever had that has died from me not watering it enough. And so immediately I was like, I must protect these two.
They deserve
for my
it.
plant.
Yeah, treat your ghouls right. That's what I say. Respect for ghouls. Yes, Nina, you've headed all the way down. You forgot your torch, so I'm just going to bring it over to you so you can see down there. As you look into this hallway, which you remember had a trap of a fake Strahd that goes down and scares people. That's the same corridor.
Which I left outside the dining room, so it's definitely not there anymore.
Yes.
I think I've got one more step to walk in, if I counted correctly from where I was.
So see. You got one more, yeah.
But I can't see any outright enemies.
No.
Okay, I'll keep my crossbow ready and call to the others to come this way.
Do it.
Come along, dearies.
As we go over to the hero Peregrine's turn, it also makes it quite fun.
Yeah, I dashed out.
Okay.
In my turn. Do I hear anything ahead?
You don't hear anything ahead. All you hear is the loud sound of banging against the door to the west.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's it.
All right, Floki.
So it is now Floki. Moves there, and I end my turn.
Okay. Loon.
I'll do the same.
Yeah. Got you maximum
So I think
distance.
I think I had to dash to do that actually. So yeah, that'll be like my entire movement.
Fantastic. All right, as we move over to the monster's turn, as this creaking old door that has tried its best to hold out against the horde of zombies finally breaks. The zombies are going to start rushing in as fast as they can. Let me just get their maximum distance. What is their... They have a walk speed of 20. It's not fast, but it's not bad. As this one goes through, he's going to take hits from both the soldiers coming through first. So let's see how far he's going to make it. To 20 feet, which is just close enough for him to get to Nina. But he's going to take hits from both of these skeletons here. So it's a short sword, so it's 1.
Oh, but I have my crossbow ready, right? So I
No,
can
but you
fire.
dashed. You dashed, so you would have used your
Yeah.
action
Yeah.
to run like a coward.
Yeah.
What? 7s for both of them? As unfortunately the soldier skeletons here failed to hit with either of their attacks on this thing. I was hoping
They
they
haven't
would
been
calm
watered.
down. Yes.
Even we forgot to water them.
I know. You have to remember the next time you're back at the castle. But this first zombie makes it through, followed shortly by these guys who are going to also travel this way. Yep, they both make it, and then we've got this one is going to get to there. That one gets to there. They're all heading your way. Just gonna move them all up. The music is getting dramatic now.
Yeah, it's a well timed.
Well, I'll keep moving them the rest of the time. Either way, you're going to have 2 attacking Nina straight off the bat at the back here. So let's go for the Strahd zombie. So he's going to go for a multi-attack, so he can attack. Makes 3 attacks, 1 with a bite and 2 with its claws. So the first one is going to be bite. Does a 15 hit?
My armor class is 15.
That it hits.
Meets it, beats it.
So that's going to be 3 piercing damage from a bite. And now it's going to make a claw attack. That's 11 to hit, which does not. And claw. So both the claws miss, but it does get a bite on you. The second one's going to do the same thing. So that 1 bite hits. That's another 4 damage. That's another hit. That's 3 more damage. But that one doesn't hit. So you took, 7, 10 damage in all.
Yeah.
From those. And now the soldiers are also inundated with attacks. Actually, no, this one up here, he can also attack. Whoop. Another bite. Fails. Claw fails. Or another claw attack. On Nino, yeah. 6 more damage.
Oh my god.
Because he was in range. But these ones are going to attack the soldiers. A hit. So it's 2 hits and a critical fail. So that one's going to be... He falls to the floor. But let's get those 2 hit damages. It's 4, 6 damage. So he takes 6 damage, unfortunately, this guy. One of your poor unwatered soldiers is taking 6 damage. Hits again. Hit. Miss. Miss. Or hit. Damage. That is 5 plus. So he takes... Oh, he's dead. This one's dead.
Our guy?
One of your soldier guys, he's dead.
Jeremy!
Jeremy, no. You can see the unhappiness from his friend over here, who's also getting attacked. 14, 15, and let's see, did that other attack hit him? No, so only 2 of the attacks hit him. 3 and 2, so he takes 5 damage. But he's not in a good state. So one of your protectors is down. One of them is very nearly down. The whole lot of zombies are right behind you. But we come back round to Nina, who's surrounded by 3 zombies.
Can I just disengage and
Yes,
run?
you can.
I'll do that. Because then I just get my normal 30 feet, right?
You do. And you're faster than these zombies.
Yes. I think that's... Oh no, and then disengage counts as an action, right? So then I can't do cure wounds, correct?
Unless it's a bonus action. Which I don't think it is. I think it's... Cure Wounds is an action. So no, you can't cure yourself.
Amending Word is also an action, isn't it? Healing Word, rather.
Healing Word is a bonus action. Do you have
So
Healing
I can
Word?
do that. I do have Healing Word.
Just double check that. I believe Healing Word is a
Yeah.
bonus action, yeah.
So I can cast that on myself.
So it looked like that came up with 5.
Yes.
Alright, so you're back up to 16 health. Great. Alright, that's Nina's go over with. We move on to Peregrine. What are you going to do about this wave of zombies coming after you?
Peregrine is gonna try and like dash. There's too many of them. Like he knows he's not a fool.
Yeah.
And Esme's not here, so he doesn't need that brave. So
When the girl's not around yet.
yeah. I dash into the church, but it's actually quite dark, so I can't really see much further in. So that'll be my turn there.
No, but I will let you know, you do hear like the sound of slapping hands against stone coming from the north and south of you in the darkness.
That's horrific.
Good.
As we move over to Floki.
Yeah, I mean, Floki's seen his one friend die. The other one looks like he's gonna go any second. And so, if you can imagine what a pained spider face might look like, a spider that knows what must be done, and that, you know, sometimes the only way out is through. He sort of mutters, you know, may the carrion-hearted be dragged screaming back into the black soil that birthed them, and may you, old friend, pass beyond these cursed woods at last to gentler wilds than this. And at this, his eyes start glowing. And suddenly he sort of just like looks up, and like beams of light erupt from his eyes, and from above, you know, the like sort of horde of zombies comes crashing down through the ceiling this beam of moonlight, which just shatters through the roof and falls upon them in the hallway as I cast Moonlight. Let me try it.
Please do.
There to try and hit as many of them as possible.
You are hitting your friend as well, unless you want to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's why. Hence the little prayer, sort of wishing him a good travel. You know, to somewhere better than this. Let him die in radiant light, and hopefully, you know, find a better future.
what I'm gonna say is like we're gonna roll for damages in a second, but before I forget, you get a heroic inspiration for that amazing speech you just gave.
Oh, thanks.
So please add a heroic inspiration. And what also happens?
What's the transitive property like? Because Peregrine has -1 to his heroic inspiration. Do I use this to cancel Peregrine's debt, or do I just add one for?
You add one for Floki. It's Floki that made the speech.
Yeah.
There's no sharing of heroic inspirations, unfortunately, but it's fine. Like, it was a beautiful speech there. I think it's so great, in fact, that as the beam comes down, even though it casts onto the zombies, and they the ones that hit kind of like scream as they are disgusted by this holy light, you have a moment as you watch your soldier friends, their spirits stand up as they once were, like young, heroic, noble young men who turn towards you and give you a knowing nod as their spirits rise up and out through the ceiling and disappear, moving on to their next lives and away from the hideous kind of trapment they've experienced for the last 200 years. So, well done from freeing them from their torture and for bringing it to the cursed zombies as well. Give me the damage and what they need to roll to avoid it.
They need to roll con 15s, or they take 13. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Did I?
Radiant damage says 5. It says 5 here.
Okay.
So they take.
So yeah, 5. Yeah, exactly. 5 radiant damage. 5
damage, which is doubled for all of them. So they take a big hit. They lose 10 damage. Ooh. Hit you on this one. -10 and -10. All right. That's all that. Sometimes it gets very tight with they're all clustered to each other. There we go. They've taken their hit of that radiant light on them, which they scowl at the kind of the holy power. But you've rescued the souls of those poor ghoul soldiers, and and then so I see that you've rushed forward out of the room.
Yeah, and I do see that there is some type of ghoulish spectral creature both north and south.
Yes, these creatures that look like the twisted forms of women from nightmares. They have been spider crawling down the walls in kind of a weird way that leaves like a residue behind them as they kind of arch their backs as they reach the 90 degree of the floor, and they raise their heads up and they scream at you with the scream of a banshee. They look like they're ready to run.
Do I know or see what these little things are?
Oh, you notice those, yes. You can't see all of them from your vantage point. You can only see the back, but there's shadowy figures below you. So you can only see...
As in, like corporeal, like humanoid shadowy figures?
Yes, because in the gloom of like the darkness down below, even with your dark vision, they're just slightly out of vision, but you can sense that there is a little bit of movement downstairs. Loon, is your go.
For me.
Okay, Loon is gonna pick up Lefty San and make a dash for the door, and I realize I'm probably gonna get an attack opportunity.
Yes, you will.
But I'm just gonna take it.
All right, let's see if you get bit. It's a 16. Does a 16 hit?
That does not hit.
Thanks to your shield, isn't it?
Thanks to my new shield.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your shield just goes, look out, and you kind of put your shield behind your back. It's like the face of the shield gets bit by the zombie, but not you, as you rush forward.
I like that.
Yeah. And you've made it down the hallway. Great. We're now over to the monsters. Now, we do have the zombies coming behind, and I'll do their go, but they're not going to be able to catch up to you no matter what. But instead, we have the banshees. They have spotted the giant spider and the hero standing next to it, and they're going to come rushing forward. They have, let's see, a hover speed, because now that they've kind of landed on the ground, they're going to go into hover mode of 40 feet. So let's see if, they're going to make it as they rush in
Can they
from both
fly?
sides.
Are they flying, or are they just hovering?
with their scream, they're kind of using the power of it to kind of like float themselves off the ground as they kind of rush towards you. Their feet not even touching the ground, but drips of kind of slime.
But do we get
left
the
behind them.
sense that they sort of rest at a given height above the ground, or can they sort of fly around this chamber?
It says hover, so they can't fly that high. They've got like a short, there's a meter or so above the ground, as they fly in towards you. This first one here, actually, she's going to go towards Peregrine, and she's going to go for a corrupting touch. So 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 10 necrotic damage, and you lose those max hit points, so you now can't get them back until you do a long rest.
Damn. Okay. Minus 10, and I'll write a note here.
Yep.
That, like, I only have 26. Jesus, there's 26 health there.
Yep.
I'll remember that.
And so the other one, does a 13 hit the spider?
Does not.
Does not, as the other one tries, but your spider reflexes help you dodge out the way. But it's done its main attack, and then it goes on to its bonus attack, where it's going to use horrific vision. Attack a non-undead monster within 60 feet of you. Can see they must do. Okay, so both Peregrine and Floki need to do a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw, or they're going to be frightened for 1 minute.
Jesus, that's a long time.
Yeah, but they can roll each of their turns.
Okay.
DC 13
and
Wisdom.
Does it say anything about line of sight? Some of the fear things are like, once you break line of sight, you're good.
Yeah, it does say that once you're out of line of sight, it will the effect will end. Oh, sorry. You have advantage on it ending the effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wisdom saving throws. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Wisdom 13 saving throws.
That's Floki, and that's Peregrine.
Both of them succeed. Fantastic. It did not work. And now we just have the complete rush of zombies coming through as well behind you. So, but you guys don't reach you. So work out what you're going to do next, Nina.
Very good question.
The spider says, like, quick, climb onto my back.
Yes, I was literally just about to say that. As gross as it is. I actually can't even see you in the corridor at the moment.
Trust.
Just sprint forward, dash as quick as I can, leap onto your back, grab on.
Fantastic. Yeah, you
As
looked on.
these zombies, which I've just seen, I mean, as soon as you move the stone, I stopped seeing them. But really cool seeing them all rush into the hallway. But they're also sort of like going through like the movie Cube, with like
Yes.
the like the wire that just sort of cuts the guy at the start. They're
all
going
coming
through
through,
that, but with the moonbeam as it sort of like burned through as they're all like rushing through.
They're all crispier now. The whole top
Yeah.
parts of them are just like the skin's been torn off and burnt. Yeah, totally. As they just
Now,
like.
out of exhaustion, Nina will just make herself comfy on the back of the spider and pass out.
Fantastic. Because I understand in the real world you need to look after another coffee. So
Yes.
totally understand that. But yes, you are now
Yes, we got it.
you've now buried yourself into the spider's fur.
Yes. Good
old lady.
luck, fellas. Peace
Thank you.
out.
Catch you
Should
soon.
we leave it there and then we can just retake, or are we close to the end, Theo?
Let's
sort of up to you.
let's get to the end of what you can do on this floor, and we will start the next session on the first floor if you make it there, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. So yes, what you plan to do about these banshees that are on you?
Well, I was gonna ask if there were, because we're sort of in a church, with presumably sort of high vaulted ceilings. If there were any windows sort of up high, any stained glass, anything.
Unfortunately not. The stained glass windows are down on the floor below. So you'd have to come down to kind of reach them.
Okay, but there's no windows then in this floor.
No, there are no windows on the upper balcony floor.
There goes my plan.
Yeah, you can see on the kind of wall sign, I think maybe with your limited vision, that yeah, there's nothing. They haven't put holes in here.
Yeah. Because we've obviously only sort of come in and out from this door over here. Yep. Oh, never mind. I think I sort of see something here, right? That's sort of like a passage.
Yes. So it's giving you an option. You can either go for the stairs that you see there, take the stairs down, or you can go for a leap of faith and jump off the balcony, which would result in a 20-foot drop, which is a 2d6 of damage.
So the church we're seeing is the floor below.
Yes.
Okay. No, so it wouldn't be a leap of faith. I mean, the reason I picked the spider rather than another animal was to sort of do this, and this actually works quite nicely, other than the fact that Loon goes after. So can I delay my turn, like hold my turn after Loon goes, if Loon climbs on my back?
I'm going to say, if you take another hit from the creatures, you can all work together to kind of like leap on your back, and then you're all going to climb off over the edge of the balcony or go down the stairs.
Yeah, well, I mean, because I have wall climb as a spider, so I can literally just sort of like stick to the wall and just sort of like go over the balcony and down, you know?
Hang from above them. Very smart.
Well, I was thinking just that, just like move over, see what the heck those figures are down there, but sort of go down this way.
Yep.
And then sort of stick to the under part of the balcony and then down the wall. So like there's no jumping. I'm just sort of wall climbing down.
That sounds awesome. All right, so yeah, you're gonna crawl over the edge there. What I'm going to do is they're going to have their disadvantage, but you're all going to group up in one. So you're going to jump on the spider, and then they're going to have disadvantage on an attack on you before you go over the edge. And then I think that would make it fair, and then we keep it fun and exciting. All right, so they're going to go for another corrupting touch. They're going to do it to... so it's already failed, so they're 5, 15, 7... Yep, they have failed their rolls. So you guys have all gone over the edge. I'm going to move you together. Move this over as well. Copy the lot of you. As we then go to the floor where we're going to end the scene. You were very wise to do this. I left 2 options for people to make it down, for this very reason, because can you see? Focus ping. This is you hanging upside down the balcony from above. Yeah.
Oh god.
And all the way
so
over
plan,
here,
would be to, like,
there are vampires on the sides.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by zombies.
But the good thing is the zombies can't climb the walls. I think we have seen the vampires sort of like fly up to second-story windows and stuff, so like they can probably at least wall climb.
They can spider climb. They all have spider climb.
Yeah. But at least that means like we don't need to engage all these zombies, and we could try to just like bust through the windows and try to get out.
Yeah, you can bust through the windows to the east as one way out, or there are zombies to your west, but there's one skeleton and 2 zombies that way.
Yeah, but we don't know what's beyond that. Like we're going back into the bowels of the castle that way.
But you don't know what's to the east either. So it's up to
we
you.
do the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And then there's also windows to the south and the north. Is that right?
There are. Yeah. There are a lot of windows.
I mean, we can leave it there. But my recommendation would be, and Finn, let me know what you think, to just flee either north or south, and just try to like bust through the windows. Like I'll just beeline it. You guys can sort of attack from my back, as if like I'm just like your war mount.
Nice.
And we just try to like bust through the windows, and leave. I would recommend, based on sort of number of attackers, we flee south and try to sort of climbing through the wall. So we'll be like above the ground level the whole way, but go out that way. And then only things that can like climb or fly, like there's some bats that I can see and some vampires, they'd probably be able to hit us. I can't imagine the zombies will be able to do much. What do
They'll
you
just
think?
be reaching their hands
Yeah,
up
like that
to
idea.
empty air 10 feet below you.
Yeah.
Have we? You know, we came to this church earlier. Has it been a day since then? Did we go to sleep?
No, you arrived early
It's literally been
evening.
the longest
It is
day.
it is now 2:30 in the morning.
Half
Oh.
of the campaign has been this day so far.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
Because I got the Mace of Terror from this room, which would have been really useful, but it needs attunement.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
But
You
it could
guys-
have every
you guys
single
gotta be-
creature I can see within 30 feet would have been scared potentially.
You guys are going to be powerful by the time you get out of here and you've had a chance to kind of
Yeah,
level up
rich.
your gear and stuff. Yeah, you're rich too. But
Oh
you've got to
god, you're
stick
carrying
first.
all of that gold on your back.
Yeah, God.
But your spider form is giving you extra humph. But yes,
Strength.
you guys have done exceedingly well. I was expecting at least one of you to go down by now.
It's really
Goodness.
interesting because this whole, I mean, first of all, like kudos for this session. This has been really, really fun. But it's the whole time has felt like we were really, really under threat, but actually we haven't really taken a lot of damage. So like the number of mobs, the narration, the music, like you've managed to really keep up the pressure without bogging us down in any one fight. Like, you know, I'm not like the biggest fan of like endless fights, but this hasn't
Yes.
felt that way. This has felt like problem solving and like, you know, like there's been the creative thinking and we can get out of things in different ways. So, I mean, amazing session, but also just interesting that we haven't taken that much damage and yet the danger has felt really real the whole time.
It has. You guys have dodged bullets left and right, but I think that's the fun of it, isn't it? It's like an action movie where you have been dodging bullets. You are Neo. But yes, you still got the final
no
leg to go.
spoon.
Yes, there is no vampire. But they're all around you, and yeah, it is feeling that. Like I set it up in such a way, like I've been really trying to use the map and also kind of teach you a bit about the castle because you know a lot of people are going to be looking for secret rooms, but you now know they're everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
They can give you the advantage to get away. And yeah, I also agree. I don't like the slog of like everyone just stands in place and you keep fighting one beast, you kill it, and then you move a little bit further on. That's not fun. But this is. It's
Yeah,
been real
no,
fun
this has
playing.
been amazing, dude. This has been a very, very good session.
Excellent. A very good series of sessions. I'm really happy about how well it's going. Right. Well, with that, with Coffee gone, she can catch up next time what's happening. You haven't got too far, but at least you now have like an idea of what lays ahead. We'll carry this on same time next Monday, 7:30. Okay. Thank you all very much. I'm the Grim Roller. We've been with Coffee, who's gone at the moment, but also Bard and Tits playing Curse of Strahd, and we'll be back next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.